Slurpee says, Jack, I heard from the grapevine that you're big into motivational speeches. Would you be willing to share a link of something you really like? Also, thoughts on people like Jordan Peterson. Great questions, man. Excellent questions. I'm not that much into motivational speeches. I like motivational, inspirational things, but I like strategy. Like I like strategic things, strategic speeches. So something where you can read a speech and get something out of it, like something practical out of it. If you like that kind of stuff, go to my YouTube channel. I personally have a YouTube channel where I'm making content like that. If you just go to YouTube and type in TGOL, it'll come up. TGOL, it stands for the Game of Life, which is my YouTube channel. I'll link it down here in a second, but just go to YouTube, TGOL. Go give me a subscription too, that'd be amazing. Go like the videos, subscription, etc. I'm gonna link it here in a second. Also, thoughts on people like Jordan Peterson. I like Jordan Peterson. Like Jordan Peterson is Jordan Peterson is so smart that he honestly confuses me because I don't have like a massive vocabulary. Like I don't know that many words as of right now. When I hear Jordan Peterson talking, it sounds like a different fucking language almost. Like it's insane. Like the guy is like on another level of just smarts. And I was watching an interview with him the other day, and Jordan Peterson reads. So apparently Mr. Jordan Peterson was reading one book per day since he was 10 years old or 9 years old. So he's read thousands of books on like all kinds of different topics. Like he's got so much knowledge in his brain. It's like, it's kind of like, he's intriguing to watch. But like I said, a little bit weird as well, because like I get lost in like the shit that he's talking about. Like it's not very easy to kind of keep up with the stuff that he's talking about. I'm going to link you guys to the YouTube channel here. TGOL is what you can type in on YouTube and it'll pop up, but I'm going to link it anyways. As soon as I catch up on the chat, I'll just throw in a link here. What do we got? Sayo Gojo says, now I'm using camomile's tea before my grind. It relaxed you, and when you feel relaxed, you could focus easier. What do you think? Is it good, tea or coffee? Chamomile tea is going to be better for you than coffee. I think chamomile tea doesn't even have caffeine, if I'm not mistaken. I used to drink a little bit of chamomile tea, but I don't drink any tea or any coffee. Rubles, how long did you take to get to the 501Ks and from low to mid stakes? It took a while, man. It took me a long time. I started playing at like 60s and 100s, which is kind of weird for most people. I never really played lower than that, kind of weirdly enough. But I stayed at 60s and 100s for a while. Then I was at 200s for probably another year, and this is before cartels. Like this is when there was no cartels. Then I was part of the original cartel of 500s, which the original cartel probably happened like 5-6 years ago. So I've been at 500s 5-6 years, something like that. Something like that, yeah. Where was I? Oh, next question. Follow the Connor. Hello, Jackstack99. I'm new to the channel. I wanted to ask you how you see heads up hypers in the next years. Do you see the traffic getting better and Americans get back to poker stars, or things will be worse and no traffic in the future? Good question. I gave a very optimistic review about the spins, the future of spins. Heads up hypers, I'm not so sure about. The action's been drying up in a huge, huge way. Like it consistently just gets drier and drier and drier and drier. And I'm not as optimistic about the future in heads up hypers. I'm not sure if these games will be around, you know, in a few years or whatever. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm just completely unsure. Like I don't know if PokerStars is going to continue to let heads up hypers be, or just they want to switch complete the spins or whatever. But I want to be optimistic. I'm not entirely optimistic about it though.